Welcome back to GBGuns Armory, the series in which we're going over stuff already reviewed in full over on the main channel and likely on our website, which YouTube won't let me mention anymore. Those covered the facts and performance. These videos cover thoughts and feels. It's also your chance to voice your opinion and experience on stuff that's been out for a while so that we can turn these videos into sort of a database for anyone looking into these guns to see a wealth of experience and opinions now that something's been out for a while. Today we've got the Taurus TX22. I have a Siley Cat Pro mounted on here. Yes, I was also one of the people that these Chinese companies like to throw dots at. The Cat Pro, either it's dead or I've got it off, but decent optic. My intent with this one was to help Tia's youngest son get a little more comfortable with pistols, and as we know, 22s are excellent for training pistols, especially brand new shooters and younger shooters. Lower cost per round, lower recoil, sometimes quieter as well. What I found in my experience with the TX22 was we've got a great, at least for my hands, ergonomically designed grip. There are swells on the side and swell on the back that just fit naturally, and then these nice indentations on both sides for a finger straight reference point and for a support thumb to dig into if you've got adult size hands. Now, T's youngest hasn't shot this, so unfortunately I can't give you his opinion on it, but I thought the gun was pretty fun to shoot. I was concerned with mounting a dot on here just because, as you probably know, 22s are direct blowback, which means the mass of the slide plays a big role in how reliable it's going to be. You add 1.5 ounces or so of a dot on there, and what's that going to do to slide velocity, things like that? Is it going to be able to cycle? When I took it out to zero it, I did not have any issues using basic ammunition, which just further adds to that whole reliability thing of the TX22 being a really fun pistol. I enjoyed it. I like that it's got a manual safety, especially as a teaching gun. As I'm sure many of you remember, now a lot of us more proficient, heavily practiced gun guys don't always want manual safeties, but if you remember when you were new, the manual safety was a nice, easy, visual, tactile, audible confirmation of whether or not a firearm is safe. And beyond that, when you're teaching someone who's new, being able to see, hear, and observe the firearm going onto safe or being off safe is a bit of a stress reliever when you're standing right next to someone trying to help them shoot before people are in the habit of realizing that any direction this is pointing, something could be destroyed. So I think that was pretty cool. I think Taurus did a great job on this. Barrel might be a little bit short, but you know, in reality, most people aren't using a 22 for self-defense anyways, so I'm okay with it there. If you are one of the folks who has to use 22 for self-defense, there are other options, but I think the fact remains that nobody wants to get shot with anything, and I have seen the statistics and the reports that show that it really, caliber does not matter as much as shot placement or the total amount of ventilation that you put into the bad guy anyways. So if you can rapid fire 5-6 shots with good control out of a 22 versus struggling for 2 or 3 shots of 9mm, more power to you, that will do it. Just keep in mind you might need an extra magazine. I'm curious what your experiences have been with the TX22. I remember when it came out, there was a lot of fanfare. Taurus, I believe, did not. I think I bought this one. Taurus didn't want to send. I think because by the time I got around to it, it already wasn't the latest hotness cool thing anymore. But as we've proven time and time again on this channel and on the main channel, just because something isn't the latest hotness that all the influencers are reviewing doesn't mean it's not still a good gun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.